Hey, what's going on? This is Mylixia from Mylixia TV bringing you another video. Today is about what we're waiting for. Reaction versus being proactive and the merits of being proactive. And I'm doing this video because I've had a period of time during my broadcast and during these videos where I've been waiting for things to happen. And everybody has this in their life, and everybody has this in their job and in their situation. And it is that you're waiting for some kind of opportunity. You're waiting for something to happen to you that's going to be really good, or someone has told you that something's going to happen that's going to be really good. And you're hoping for it, and you're hoping for it, and maybe it happens or maybe it doesn't. But regardless, you're kind of in this period of limbo, right? And I've learned to identify that when I'm in that period of stasis, when nothing's going on, that I'm making a mistake that I'd like to share with you today. And that mistake is that I'm not creating my own world, or that you're not creating your own world. If you find yourself waiting for an opportunity, a raise, for example, at your job, or a promotion or something like that, you're not taking the necessary steps to make that thing occur or work around it and create your reality so that that sets in. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that there is a certain way to look at the world. You can be reactive and wait for things to happen to you and wait for things to occur to you and hope that things come to your door, but most likely that's not going to happen, right? People are busy with their own stuff, and they're always in this same set of mind as you might be right now, which is waiting for things to happen. And they might be thinking, boy, I hope this happens to me, but as long as they're thinking that, they can't enable or create anything for anyone else either. So they're in the same situation. How are they going to help you? What are you waiting around for your boss to give you a raise or whatever, if they themselves are waiting for their boss to give them a raise and they're not creating the results that they need to do to get that, to make that happen? So what I'm saying is that when you have a certain way of looking at the world, like you're reactive, you're letting things happen to you, you believe that the world happens to you. Your car breaks down and it's some fault of nature or God or just chance, really. But probably if you had taken it in every 3 months, maybe it wouldn't have done that. Maybe you wouldn't have had this mishap happen to you, right? And you can turn around that reactive thinking and change it into something proactive. You can change it into something that enables you. So just taking that previous example. And instead of, I'm going to let this happen, I'm going to let my car break down, or I'm going to let this bad thing happen, I'm going to take the steps to preemptively prevent that from happening. It's the same in health and in business and in success. If you take steps preemptively to plan for something and to make sure that that's going to happen, by contacting the right people, by making a set of action steps every single day to get that goal done, by asking yourself the question every single day, what can I do to make this happen? What can I do to further this goal today? And if there's nothing you can do, if you literally feel like you're just waiting around and say, but Mylixia, I can't do anything, I just have to wait for this to happen, you don't. You're just not thinking of something. You're not thinking on the right side of the cube. There's always something you can do differently. There's always something that you can do that will change someone else's perspective or change your own perspective so you can look at approaching something differently. Being reactive in this world is something passé and something that will bury you in the ground eventually. I've realized that in my own life as I've been watching myself make this mistake in the last couple days. I've been reactive. I've been waiting for things to happen to me. And instead of doing what I should be doing to take the action steps to become successful, I am instead just waiting for things to happen. We all get into this phase, but we have to identify it and have to be conscious of it so that we can change our perspective and instead ask the question, what am I going to do to change this today? What am I going to do to get my success, to get the money I need, to get the success I want, to get where I want, to be with the girl I want, whatever it is that you have something that you want, and either you can wait for that to knock on your door and come to you, or you can do something about it. Because I think the harsh truth of the matter is that most people won't do you any favors. Most people aren't going to go out of their way to help you. They'll help you if they believe in something that you're doing very strongly. And even then, they're not going to give you that 100% because as long as it's not personal, as long as they don't own it, it's not going to be as important. Nothing is going to be important to your venture and to your success as your perspective on it. That is what will create or destroy your reality. Every single day, you get up again and you have to make that decision again. Am I going to create my own reality, or am I going to destroy it by doing nothing? Which is really the true evil, is doing nothing. So what I'd invite you to do is, if you've been looking at something that you've wanted for a long time, and you feel like you're waiting around for it, and you feel like nothing's happening, and you feel like you just can't get there, write out an action step today. Write out something that is going to make that happen. A small step, someone you can contact, someone you can talk to, someone you can ask advice from, someone you can get some money from so you can do it. A donation drive, a Kickstarter, anything that you think you can do to get that goal a little bit closer. If you've been waiting to talk to that girl, you're waiting for her to talk to you, go talk to her and say something, plan something out, say something nice. Take the steps to invest in your own success. Take the steps to invest in your own success, because no one else is going to do it for you. That's all I got for today. We'll keep doing these videos, and I'll keep going on this personal development thing. I'm really glad that people have been watching these and getting something out of it. Thank you very much. Best wishes. See you again soon.